Thank you. Undersecretary Hickey, you're recognized.
Chairman Miller, Ranking Member Michaud, members of the committee, thank you for the opportunity to discuss the progress of the Veterans Benefits Administration as we work hard to provide the best possible service to veterans, their families, and survivors. But before I provide a progress report on our transformation efforts, I want to make it clear to this committee, to every veteran, every family member, survivor, or supporter of veterans, that VBA takes seriously our commitment to provide timely, accurate benefits and maintain the integrity of our systems and processes. I have been saddened and offended by recent events within the larger VA system where some of my fellow veterans have not been served with honor, respect, and priority they deserve. I know that the #1 question on your minds is whether the accuracy of data within VBA systems can be trusted by members of this committee or by the American people. We have many checks and balances on our systems and data, and we are working to make them even more trustworthy. Every claim has 11 layers of human intelligence through which it is processed, where any of those 11 individuals can catch an error. We also have valuable third-party validators like our VSO partners who review every claim we work where they hold the power of attorney. We don't close the claim unless they do. Our data is held at the national level, not on local data systems. It is updated and protected every night with controlled access. 90% of our work is now completed in an automated system, VBMS, which provides a significant audit trail and as such is a valuable deterrent to data manipulation and misuse. We also have a dedicated analytics team that constantly reviews our workload data, looking for anomalies within the system so management can respond quickly. Even with all these controls and more, and I've learned this through a 27-year military career retiring as a general officer, that there will always be someone you thought you could trust, but instead used extremely poor judgment and a total lack of integrity as they figured out ways around the system. In our VBA business, that means they hurt veterans, and that is grossly unacceptable to Acting Secretary Gibson, to me, and to VA's dedicated employees, 52% of which in VBA are veterans themselves. When we find these individuals, you can rest assured I will respond quickly to the situation and begin necessary actions. One of those actions is to immediately notify the Office of Inspector General, to whom we proactively refer cases on an ongoing basis. Intimidation or retaliation, not just against whistleblowers, but against any employee who raises a hand to identify a problem, make a suggestion, or report something in law or policy or core values is absolutely unacceptable to me. I invite people to talk to me, and I have heard tonight that some have maybe prevented them from doing that when I invite them to, and that is unacceptable to me. To ensure our organization is upholding our values, we are doubling down our efforts to ensure the integrity of our systems and processes. Acting Secretary Gibson has directed that an expert team be assembled to brainstorm possible scenarios where an individual might find a way around the system and determine if further controls are needed. Additionally, I have directed a 100% facility and desk audit of mail and documentation at all 56 regional offices. VBA will also continue to provide publicly available performance data on the Monday Morning Workload Report and the Aspire dashboards. Now, let me please update you quickly on our transformation progress. As a direct result of the transformation efforts, yes, we have reduced the backlog of veterans' claims by more than 56%, from its peak of 611,000 to 271,000 today. Last year, our employees completed an all-time record-breaking 1.17 million claims. This year, we're on track to break that record again by completing 1.3 million claims. We will disperse $67 billion into veterans' hands. That's $18 billion more than when I arrived in FY11. And as of last Thursday, we've already completed 1 million claims this year. More importantly, it's not come at the expense of quality. We've increased our claim-based accuracy from 83% when I arrived to 90.3% today. No matter which way you look at it, how it's viewed, how you cut it, 3, 12-month claim issue, all of them are over 90% today because our employees are working hard at that. But I get it. I know you still have questions. As a result, I have recently directed VBA to apply for the ISO 9001 certification. the ultimate global benchmark for quality management. As we prioritize disability rating claims, we have not lost focus on our other areas. We completed 2.5 million non-rating products, highest we've done in 15 years. We've also need to do a better job at them, though. We need to be more timely. That's why we've initiated a 7 different initiative effort to focus on them, and I'm happy to talk to you about it today. We've not lost focus on appeals either. The appeals rate is steady. It has stayed steady for 20 years at 11 to 12%. However, as we complete record-breaking numbers of claims at a 10 to 12% rate, or 11 to 12% rate, excuse me, I apologize, we're going to get more appeals because the rate hasn't changed, but the volume has. It's unacceptable, and I ask this committee for its continued support, especially in the area for legislative solutions. While we have made good progress, the employees have made good progress, we recognize still more work to be done. I greatly appreciate the support of this committee. I'm prepared to answer your questions.